Cinephiles is back, now in season 4.
For real?
For real!
Cinephiles is a film review podcast made by self-proclaimed cinephiles.
For self-proclaimed film lovers. Or kahit hindi, you do you boo.
So come visit our cinema lobby when you can and listen to our episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Google Podcast.
Hi, this episode is not suitable for everyone. Parental guidance is advised. We are Bunk Collective.
Welcome to your unfiltered Tagalog Wrestling Podcast. And this is the MTV Show Podcast, a wrestling podcast. So, yun. I hope this is gonna be the last time. Nagloko yung recording ko kanina. Pati 1 minute pa lang. So, welcome to the pod. We are discussing... wait lang. I'm reading the scripts right now. So, a few moments ago, we are just received a major news from dito sa amin, sa Armona. It says na in less than 60 days, Carmona, Cavite, a first-class municipality will be a city in less than 60 days. That's a very important fact that we need to discuss. Okay, so it's gonna be quick. Carmona City, sa long overdue, pangarap yan ng mag-asawang Loyola dito sa amin. No? Na maging city kami. It's very important to think na dito, monopoly dito eh. Na ang city na ito, pag nagkataon city kami, the town will be run by a couple. Actually, hindi naman masama. Sabihin natin, hindi siya masama. No? Pero, to be fair, Cavite is a baluarte. Baluarte siya na parang, ano tawag dito? Ito yung tinatawag na ghost town when it comes to political dynasties. And ayoko siyang mangyari. Hindi naman makakatulong yung cityhood doon. No? But yeah, magiging maunlad na ang Carmona. It's a long overdue on this town na magiging city na rin kami. And being a city has its perks and has its consequences. But we're not going to discuss that here. Kasi di naman to political podcast. We're thankful because in less than 60 days, city na tayo. And yung mga kababayan ko sa Carmona, I hope you guys are listening. Good luck. Yan lang. So, welcome to the podcast. We're going to talk about this first. So, we're going to talk about Elimination Chamber. In default, yes, pag-uusapan natin yan in this week's episode of the pod. Elimination Chamber is done. We're now on the road to WrestleMania. Not only Elimination Chamber, we're going to talk about the Battle in the Valley from last Sunday as well. We're going to talk about the Kenji Muto's final match ever. Sure na ba tayo dyan? Yep. Yeah, he had this final match. Congratulations. Oh, shoot. Mike's is fucking up once again. Okay. So, let's talk about small things first before we start the whole podcast, shall we? Yeah, I'm checking up my microphone, so it's working. So, small news. WWE is reporting slated to run two premium live events in May 2023. WWE has consistently run at least one pay-per-view or PLE since 1995, with few exceptions. Occasionally, WWE will run two PLEs in 1 month, depending on their schedule, according to a new report. So, ang report na ito is from Brandon Truston of WrestleNomics. May 2023 might be a month with two PLEs. WWE is poised to run two PLEs in May 2023. On Saturday, May 6, Sunday, May 7, Philippine date, WWE will reportedly present WWE Backlash. The Backlash name dates back to 1999. However, in recent years, the event has been renamed to WWE WrestleMania Backlash. According to this report, the WrestleMania branding is being dropped from Mania's follow-up event. So, it's a good thing. Para sa akin, it's a good thing na it's time for a change, of course. It's time for a new era. And sana naman putang ina eh. Respect the prestigious. Respetuhin niyo yung pagiging prestigious ng WrestleMania. WrestleMania is WrestleMania. Wala tayong ano dyan. Wala tayong ano dyan. Dapat WrestleMania lang. Huwag niyo nang lagyan ng branding yung Raw. Huwag niyo nang lagyan ng branding yung SmackDown na WrestleMania. It's stupid. It's stupid to begin with na lagyan nyo ng another branding yun. Like, I'm okay with WrestleMania. WrestleMania is WrestleMania. Huwag yun ang gatungan. Backlash is Backlash. Okay na yun. Huwag yun ang gatungan. We're good at it. Then, on May 27, WWE will reportedly present King and Queen of the Ring. King of the Ring has been not be on pay-per-view since 2002. However, the King of the Ring tournament has been has been used since 2002 as part of their special events. May 27 also happens to be a Memorial Day weekend. In recent years, AEW largely dominated this specific date and the wrestling space with its annual Double or Nothing event. Tony Khan recently stated that the fans should expect Double or Nothing to once again be held in Las Vegas, Nevada during Memorial Day weekend. In 2021, WWE held its first Queen's Crown, which Selena Vega won. Guys, pagpasensyaan nyo na ako Nalimutan ko na yung panalo ni Queen Selena dito. wait. Asundan ba to? Hindi, di ba? Sorry guys. I don't think asundan to. Asundan ba to? Hindi, di ba? Hindi. I think hindi. Hindi nga. Wala eh. Hindi naman talaga deserve to masundan eh. Kasi it suck. Okay. So Fightful will continue to monitor this story. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, let's simplify the stuff here. So, May 6, May 7 Philippine time, and May 27, May 28 in the Philippines, we're going to have two PLEs, two premium live events. And the Philippine shores, no? May 7 and May 28, technically, here in the Philippines. So, having two PLEs is very normal in WWE nowadays. Okay naman siya sa akin. It works as long as they are building up good stories, go into those events. And wala naman ako i-reklamo. Ba't ako magre-reklamo eh? I'm okay with it. Sana lang, mais talaga yung stories by then. Tsaka pucha, yung WrestleMania, stay it with WrestleMania. Fuck it off with the other entities, man. Like, we don't need WrestleMania Raw or WrestleMania SmackDown, WrestleMania NXT. We don't need those crap. We don't need either WrestleMania Backlash. So, in the beginning of this story, hindi naman talaga dapat lagyan ng Hindi naman talaga dapat tayo maglagay ng ganitong shit eh. 'Di ba? Kasi it doesn't make sense. Like anong anong purpose ng paglalagay ng WrestleMania on its name sa Backlash? Kasi nga gusto natin lagay niyan kasi post WrestleMania event. I'm tired with this shit, man. Like we don't need those crap. We don't need those reasonings para lang magkaroon ng ganitong kagaguhan. We don't need that crap. To begin with, to begin with, ito naman kayong post-WrestleMania natin eh. Hindi naman natin hindi naman kailangan ng WrestleMania on it. Like, what's the purpose of it? Marketing. Aside from marketing, okay. Let's give excuses, okay. So, aside from the marketing stuff, ano pa ang kahulugan o sense ng paglalagay ng WrestleMania on it? Like, guys, stay the WrestleMania on WrestleMania. Fuck it off. Magkaseryosohan nga tayo. Ang tagal ko na sinasabi dito. I started this podcast. I'm ranting about putting WrestleMania on it. 21, 22, 23. I'm glad they're going to do it. I'm good at it. Diba? Diba? It's working. To be honest, it's working to begin with. And okay. So, we're going to give you more updates on this as we go on to our Elimination Chamber podcast review. Where's my review? So, unang-una, thank you sa mga nagbabasa ng ating mga Patreon reviews. And of course, supporting the podcast on Patreon, patreon.com/the MTG Show Pod. So, today, we're going to introduce as well new tiers for our Patreon. So, stay tuned until the end kasi doon ko na siya i-explain. Medyo ihapyawan natin. No? Hapyawan natin on today's episode of the pod. So, probably explain ko na lang siya in social media posting. Tama? Okay. So, Elimination Chamber is over and we're now on the road to WrestleMania. We only have 5 weeks from tomorrow, SmackDown. So, ano pa ba ang inaantay natin from these build-ups? Wala na, obviously. Wala na, kompleto na. We have Roman Reigns versus Cody for the titles. Then we have 2 women's title matches. Charlotte and Rhea Ripley. Asuka versus Bianca. Mamaya pag-usapan natin lahat yan. So, ito. Let's start. WWE Elimination Chamber 2023 is one of the best Elimination Chamber PLEs as a whole. Yeah, I discussed it. Discuss ko siya sa Patreon review ko. Kung nabiting kayo sa Patreon review, listen to it. Kung hindi nyo pa napapanood ang EC, skip na kayo dito sa episode na to. Okay? So, let's start. Yung Women's Elimination Chamber, Asuka won the match. The eliminations was amazing. Medyo na-bump lang ako on some parts like yung kay Liv Morgan being eliminated by 2. Like, man, I'm glad Liv is protected like that. Pero medyo ang weird. Ang weird ako sanay na ganun. Yung pagka-eliminate sa kanya. Like, may something talaga kay Natalia. Like, why they're putting Natalia on it? But yeah, regardless, I'm okay with that. Okay. Let's start the thing with the women's EC. Women's EC, it's not the best among the bunch. Sinabi ko na to on the podcast Patreon review, no? So, sinabi ko, hindi naman dito, hindi siya masama. Hindi rin siya kagandahan. So, okay. Right now, I'm writing some notes kung paano ko i-rank yung mga easy matches as of today, no? As of today's episode of the pod. So, first Women's Elimination Chamber match was introduced in 2018. And the 2018 one, I can put that in at least second, no? 2018, okay. 2018. 2019 is a pretty good one, match-wise. But, yeah, sige. I'm going to put that on almost third. Okay. 2019. Tapos, 2020, dog shit yan. Putang ina, I'm giving witness. 2020, 2021. So, it is easy. May easy ba ng 21? I think wala. Wala ba? Wala. I think wala. Wala. I think it's wala. Wait lang, I'm correcting myself. I think wala nga. So, yeah, 2022, it is the Bianca one. So, I'm going to put it on top. Then, the EC23, okay na siya, pang fourth. So, yun lang naman. 2021, I can't believe wala pala tayong elimination chamber nun. Pucha. Okay. So, this match is okay lang. I would say I'm impressed with it. But this is a elimination chamber match, the women's side, that I can't forget kasi sa tingin ko mas maganda yung 18, 19. And of course yung yung 22 was amazing as a whole match, no? But okay, it was a pretty good match. I love how they eliminated Liv and yung kay Doudrop pa. This match is pretty solid as a whole. Yung pagiging dominant ni Asuka, hindi nila pinahalata. Obvious naman na siya yung mananalo, given. Pero, on the way they executed the thing, parang hindi obvious na si Asuka yung mananalo. But, yeah, it's very given. Asuka will win the match. It's very obvious at this point. Wala akong rereklamo. I would love to see Asuka Bianca rin at some point. Sabi ko naman on the predictions app. So, wala akong complaint. Wala akong complaint siguro dito. Okay. Like what I said, this is not the best of the bunch, okay? Asuka winning the match makes sense. Not only because of her new character. So, new character, yep. You're looking on new Asuka. Like, I love it. I love the new character. Hindi pa rin siya nag-grow sa akin. However, no. I'm okay with it. Hindi lang talaga siya mag-grow sa akin sa ngayon, ha? Sa ngayon. Siguro before WrestleMania, hindi ako makapagantay. Sana mag-grow siya sa akin. Yeah, I cannot wait for WrestleMania though. Then, Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. Yep, the match was ended in a meh way. Okay, pag-usapan nga natin yung prior dito. Singit na nga natin. So, Bray Wyatt interrupt a rap promo by Hit Row. Thank God. Okay, I'm okay with it. Then, he addressed the crowd, thanking the crowd. Then, he warned Lashley, he warned Brock Lesnar, whoever wins the match is not going to be safe, according to Bray Wyatt. Then, so the match itself, the match is very, very good, okay? Maganda yung match overall as a match, as a match. Ayoko lang talaga yung way and how it finished kasi on the way we see it, ayaw niya ba kalaban si Bray Wyatt? Ayaw niya ba ng match na may sponsor? Totoo, ayaw niya ba kalaban si Bray? Brock is very given. Bray versus Brock, nangyari na yan before. Pero yung kay Lashley, I'm confused. Like, ayaw niya bang kalaban si Brock? I see Bray Wyatt. Nag-expect na naman ba kayo ng sponsored match featuring Bray Wyatt? Like, we don't need another shit like that. I don't need shit like that. Diba? To begin with, di naman natin kailangan ng Bray Wyatt sponsorship match. Like, isi-sensor lang din naman yan ng Disney Plus. Then, so, by the way, speaking of Disney Plus, oy, labas ako dyan, ha? Baka ako na naman yung tirahin dyan sa Disney Plus yan, ha? Labas ako dyan, ha? De, labas talaga ako dyan, ha? I folded my piece on Disney Plus kasi wala na. We are not expecting that way. No? Expectation versus reality talaga yung pumupuklaw sa atin. When it comes to these platforms like Disney Plus, na ganito yung nila, approach. But still, we're begging for library, more library talaga. We're begging for more library and Tagalog commentary, I guess. Yun lang naman. So, the quality, I'm okay with it. Wala na akong complaint, wala na akong pakialam. Bahala kayo dyan. Mag-post pa kayo ng videos or photos. Mag-complain kayo sa Tagalog commentary. I'm okay with it. Basta, huwag na kayo magreklamo. Stop the complaints. Hindi ko sabihin na mura na nga yan eh. Like, we are getting the network. Parang nasanay na yung tao sa networks. Of course, people will look for the network one. And sadly, we don't have that. I hope the next couple of months, mag-improve pa siya. Yun lang naman. Ayoko nang magsalita ng tapos. Baka ako na naman yung maging masama. Okay, continue nga natin. So, I love the match, no? Brock Lesnar versus Lashley. Sobrang fast-paced nitong match, alam nyo. One of my favorite Brock Lashley match. Or maybe one of my recent favorite Brock Lesnar matches. Sobrang solid kasi. Sobrang fast-paced niya. Sobrang kwela kasi. Sobrang kwela panoorin. And especially with two heavyweights fighting for it. Para sa akin, sobrang solid na yun. Sobrang panalo na yun sa akin. Diba? Then, yun. So, I love the match. The mixed tag match between Judgment Day and Edge and Beth Phoenix. I'm okay with that. Like, wala naman akong dapat i-complain. I'm glad lang na Rhea Ripley is not the one who got pinned during the match. I'm good at it. And siguro, ang pinagdadasal ko lang dito, sana tapos na yung feud between Edge and Balor. Hindi na dapat umabot to ng Mania. Like, same with Bailey and Becky. I'm done with this shit, man. Like, finish the feuds. Like, anong meron sa mga feuds na to at gusto niyang pahabain ang pahabain? Alam ko, mga sabihin na naman ng ibang e-fans dyan na okay lang yan. Basta nagbibigay naman sila ng storytelling na maganda. Sure ba kayo dyan? Hindi. Parang sawa na yung mata natin sa ganyan. We want something new. We want something fresh from the bunch. And of course, habang tumatagal, sumasakit yung mata ko. Every time na iniisip ko, yung mga ganong scenarios, lalo pasawa na tayo ng pasawa eh. Umabot na tayo sa punto na pasawa. No? Okay. But yeah, the MVP of this match is Dominic Mysterio. Definitely Dominic is bringing this feud to the new heights. Not because of his feud versus his father, Rey Mysterio. Kundi nagiging nagiging plot device na siya sa buong Judgment Day. Yeah, where I love how he executes the things, lalo na yung heel run niya ngayon, lalo na yung ex-condom thing na ito. I love it. That was a solid improvement from his face run like years ago. 2020, Dominic made his WWE debut. And as sobrang mid. Sobrang mid ni Dominic. And now, he's improving. May karakter na siya. Hindi na siya yung kagaya dati na, ako yung anak ni ako yung anak ni Eddie Guerrero. Dominic, anak ni Rey Mysterio. Scratch that. Parang, I'm okay with it. May character na si Dom. Wala na akong problema doon. Siguro, it needs more experience pa talaga as a heel. Pero regardless, I love the match. The match was great. The match was fun. Especially with Beth being there, Rhea Ripley being there. Edge, of course, given na yun. Finn Balor, given na yun. I love it. I love it as a match. Men's Elimination Chamber match. Like, holy shit. Why we're getting matches like it? Why we're getting matches like this? Is Triple H giving us everything, man? Like, holy shit. I'm going to recommend stuff, man. I swear to God. Rank niyo yung buong Elimination Chamber series since 2017. Since 2017, when they changed the structure, rank na nga natin yung lahat ng matches na yun. Wait, first may pen. Okay. So, 2017, they introduced this new structure na okay naman. Okay naman sa akin. Personally, 2017 was a great one. Especially with Bray winning the belt. Given naman yun. Obvious naman, 2018. In 2018, I think ito yung winner will face Brock at Mania. Tama. Okay. The 19, it is the EC where we are determining, I'm not sure kung ano yung determine nila dito. I think hindi siya challenger eh. Hindi challenger for Universal or World. I think it's for a, di ba, I'm not sure about this. Ano bang EC dito? Let me know ano mga EC dito. Di ko tanda yung EC ng 19. 2020 is for the tag titles. I love this match, I swear. 2021 WWE Championship, Drew McIntyre defended this bout. 2022, it's for the WWE title. Yeah. 2019, ano nga yung din-defend sa EC ng 2019? Ah! Ito nga pala yung rise of the coffee mania. Okay. Let's rank the things here. So, I love the 2017, but I'm not going to put it on top. No? 18 was fun, but the predictability ruins it. 2019 was fun as hell. I can put this at least number 2. The 2020, that was fun. Like, I can put this number 3 or number 4. Okay. I think I can put number 3. Okay. 2021, when Drew McIntyre defended this belt, wala na. Hindi ko na i-complain na walang crowd. Siguro lang, it's hard. To be honest, it's hard. Nag-compute ako off script. Kasi part siya ng stuff ba to. Okay. So, compute natin. 2021, when Drew McIntyre retained this belt inside the EC, I watched this match personally. And I can put it at least number 5. Okay, number 5. Kasi number 4 ko was 2017. Ayun ang 4 ko, 17. Then, 2022, ang hirap ito ah. Okay, I don't like the 2018. Okay, I can put it number 6. Yung that was fantastic. 23 was fantastic. And then 7, 2022, it was a dog shit. Okay, so yeah. 18, 7, 2022, 6. Okay. Sire. Okay. So, at least, the men's chamber this time, wala na akong pakialam kasi Theory nanalo eh. At least yung match na to, umikot sa lahat. Parang, ang tawag dito, maraming plots na na-introduce on this year's EC. Like, we have the Austin Theory win. Eventually, totoo naman, na-predicted. Then we have the Logan Paul. Logan Paul saved the fucking day. Ayun, so one of the best Elimination Chamber matches as how I hope you guys can watch this as soon as possible. You need to watch this match. This match was fun as hell. Ayun, so Logan Paul interrupt the match when Montez Ford was pulled out of the chamber and it was confirmed by Fightful na kayfabe lang ito. So, para lang malabas siya out of the chamber. Then, Logan Paul got his opportunity to go inside the chamber and attack Seth Rollins. Like, hindi naman yung patanggal ng structure. Like, the door is open. Like, yun na yun. Then, Logan Paul attacked Seth Rollins from behind, curb stomping his head on the canvas and won. And Logan Paul. But Austin Theory finished the job with a 8 down. Yeah. So yeah, that was a pretty good co-main event. I swear to God, if you want to watch this, I wish this match will be released anytime soon on the network or Disney Plus or YouTube. Wala na nga pala tayong network. Ano ba yan? Lagi kong naaalala na may network pa tayo. Wala na nga pala tayo WWE network. Okay, main event. The drama of the main event. I swear to God. The crowd, the Montreal crowd is all behind Sami Zayn. The drama, the intensity, and the suspense of this match made this match better than expected. I don't care about the outcome. Okay? I don't care about the copy-paste of the template. No? Parang they're basically following the template from Clash at the Castle. Wala na akong pakialam doon. I don't care about it. Let's do this. The match was solid overall. Sobrang solid niya. They delivered a better storyline, better storytelling on Sami versus Roman. You should think Roman and Sami about this. We should thank both of them for this. And I swear to God, Sami Zayn will become a world champion. Hindi ko sasabihin ko anong year. And itong match na to, itong mismong match na to, it proves to me Sami Zayn is a worthy world champion. Pero hindi natin kayang sabihin na, okay, magiging world champion siya this year. It doesn't work like that. Okay siya, okay. Kung mananalo siya ng Money in the Bank, that will be great for me. Kung mananalo siya against Cody at some point, that will be great for me. But I don't think so. The main event was amazing. The rep bombs. It's very given. Part na yun ng playbook ni Roman Reigns as champion recently. Then, yeah, the match is great as fuck. Hindi ko lang talaga kaya bigyan ng 5 kasi medyo na blanco ko on the final minutes of the match. Like, KO returned on TV. Ito na nga pumasok na nga ito si Pulis Patola eh. Like, KO, Pulis Patola ka ba? Sobrang late mo lagi. Like, putyang ina. Ba't sobrang late mo lagi sa party? Naalala ko tuloy, isang storyline. Di ko malala which KO storyline it is. I think it's the New Day storyline. With KO being on it. Tapos bigla siya na late siya in purpose. Doon sa sa pag-save sa New Day as a whole. Like, like sobrang late mo lagi. KO, come on, man. Defensahan mo naman yung best friend mo. Like, 20 years kayong magka-feud, you're not defending him like a friend. But regardless, match-wise, the storytelling was fun as hell. And kung susumahin natin yung buong run na to ni Roman Reigns as champion, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with this match. I cannot put this on top na best match of Roman Reigns undisputed title run. Sobrang ganda ng pagdala. Siyempre, may dynamic din dito eh. No? Crowd plus the match itself, it was banger. But it doesn't mean we should call matches banger all the time. Right? It's annoying. Right? Yeah, the match is great. It's very obvious Roman Reigns winning the match. And we're now on the road to Cody Mania. Which is very obvious Cody will win the world title, by the way. Pero may agam-agam ako na Roman might lose the match. Mamaya pagsagutin nga natin yung tanong ng patron natin. Kasi nai-intrigue ako eh. Nai-intrigue ako on how I'm going to answer this patron question. Sige. So, the PLE overall was solid. One of the greatest Elimination Chamber PLEs. All the matches are delivered on its purpose. Wala akong pakialam doon sa nangyari sa Lashley, Lesnar. It sucked. But overall, it's so fucking good. Everyone is just like, go with the flow. We love thing. We love it. We love the match. We love the PLE. And yeah. Yun. So, last thoughts ko na lang on the main event. Okay, we are now leaning on the Cody Roman versus Cody and Roman tsaka yung Usos, KO and Sami Zayn. Siguro we are now getting the original matches for WrestleMania. And I'm fine with it. Like, I'm okay. Okay, good naman siya sa akin. Wala akong problema. Like, yung hindi naman talaga ibubok si Sami as the main eventer. Like, we need to put him on a world title. No, for now. Kasi they're testing waters pa kay Sami Zayn if okay na sa atin, sa crowd, na maging world champion siya. Like, jabronis, we don't need The Rock for this. Like, Sami Zayn can do his fucking job. And magiging better pa yung kaysa kay Rock, if you ask me. Okay. So that's pretty much it for my Elimination Chamber 2023 review. Yeah, it was fun. Like medyo may mga last minute write-ups ako. May sinulat pa ako scripts about it. So, yeah, it was fun. It was fun Elimination Chamber. The ratings for this whole PLE is available on Patreon, patreon.com/the MTG Show Pod. So, overall rating ko on this PLE, I can give it 4/5. 4/5. Yun lang. Yung matches sa Patreon na yun, if you want to subscribe on Patreon, makikita nyo naman lahat ng ratings since December, ando na lahat. So, yun, we're going to take a short commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the fallout of Elimination Chamber, some thoughts on the, ano ba ba? Ano ba pag-uusapan natin? So, some thoughts on NXT, yung Battle in the Valley, yung mga nangyari couple days ago, and basically, AEW Dynamite. Napahaba na naman tayo dito sa ating first half. So, we are going to take a short break and let's check our bunkmates on Bunk Collective.
Hey everyone, this is Mo Twister, and you're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuki.
That was the OG, Mo Twister, promoting this podcast. If you like Korean pop culture, or know someone who does, then get into it, and visit our Facebook, Twitter and Instagram pages at the Kingdom Pod PH.
We're proud to tell you that this is one of the premier shows to go to for your weekly dose of K-pop. So drop everything and listen to the Kingdom Podcast. Available in all your podcast streaming platforms.
Join us!
Picture this. Two guys talking about true crime,
Weird mysteries,
horror stories,
but the conversation is light.
mostly funny.
And sometimes naughty.
This is Scriptsalog.
A Spotify exclusive.
I'm Gideon.
And I'm Glenn, and we're serving huge portions of horror and true crime twice a week.
We'll make sure your cravings are satisfied.
And you'll be begging for more.
Char.
Check us out.
This is Scriptsalog, available exclusively on Spotify.
Ayun. So, welcome back to the podcast. Excuse me. So, let's do the recap of this week's wrestling. Let's start with SmackDown. So, we have Madcap Moss versus Gunter for the Intercontinental Championship. Yeah, that was fun. I can't put this on tawag dito. Hindi ko siya malagay as the best. Tama ba dito? Ano man tamang term ko dito? Best Gunter match of his run as Intercontinental Champion. But that would be great for me. That was a great match, if you ask me. So, yun. Then, Natalia Shotzi versus Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Why are you putting this stupid? We don't need this, man. Alright, let's continue. Drew McIntyre, Sheamus versus the Viking Raiders. Yeah, that was a fun match. Yun lang. Wala na kayo ibang quote. Yun, let's go with Raw now. Before we go to Raw, linawin nga natin na yung tong PLE na to is one of the top PLEs in the venue, Bell Center. And hell, they deserve it. I swear to God, I'm going to say this on the record. They deserve it for breaking the fucking record. Like, there's a lot of happenings in Montreal. And I hope nabubura yun ng dalawang shows na nangyari like after that. Like, we have the easy na to, then yung breaking point in 209, that will be great too. Then, Raw. Okay. So, ito na nga, Sami Zayn and KO addressed the crowd. Like, Sami Zayn is now proposing a tag title match for WrestleMania. And KO is rejecting the idea because best friend niya si wala pa siyang tiwala kay Sami. And KO said na instead of asking him, you should ask Jey Uso. Yun na nga. So, mga hindi nakaalam ng context. So, Sami Zayn inadvertently spared Jey Uso. Then, to the point na Roman took advantage of the match. And yeah, he got the win. It's a good small details na kung paano nila isisibol yung buong feud na ito. I'm good with it. Na parang sinisibol na nila na patago yung match and they're setting it for WrestleMania. I'm good at it. Para sa akin. I'm good with this. I don't have complaints on how they're going to build this. Marami pang weeks. Like, there's 5 more weeks before WrestleMania. Sapat na yon para ma-build yung buong story and I think sapat na rin yon para mag-set up doon sa pagtagiging tag team ni Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Like, may agenda rin why they're putting this match. Why we are putting KO and Sami Zayn this match. Kasi number 1, hindi naman talaga ibubuk si Sami Zayn as world champion at this point. And WWE needs to revive its whole tag team division. With Sami and KO, one of the most established, hindi naman pwede sabihin established teams. Like, hindi naman sila tag team. 2 individuals na magiging tag team. Ito, mga putang ina nyo, huwag niyo sabihin na random champion na naman to si Sami at si KO. Like, they're best friends in real life. And di na sila nagta-tag team, like, yung maala tag team, like the Usos. But it works out. Maganda yung tandem nila. And perfect siya pang revive on their way as a whole dito sa tag team division ng WWE. Like, they're reviving the division. Like, Vince McMahon, the former administration of WWE, doesn't like the idea of tag teams in WWE. So, with this move, putting KO and Sami on a tag team and winning the tag titles at some point, pwedeng masalba nito yung relevance ng world titles. Hindi ko sabihin na pwede siya maging ideya to the point na, okay. So, malaking bagay para sa akin na world champion si Sami Zayn. Tag team champion si Sami at some point. Pero, I can't say talaga, hindi ko talaga kayang sabihin na Sami Zayn will win the title at some point. Like, Cody, laban mo WrestleMania next year para sa world titles. Hindi. Parang, it doesn't work out in that way. Like, why? Okay naman, walang problema kay Sami at KO. They deserve it at some point. Kung sila yung mananalo nga sa WrestleMania. Like, they deserve it. And the reward of that amazing WrestleMania, Road to WrestleMania build up for them was amazing. Sami getting their deserving moment. That will be great for all of us. Not only to me, but to all of us in the scene. Then, John Cena was announced for March 6th episode of Raw and TD Garden in Boston. So, Austin Theory keeps teasing John Cena's appearance on Raw and keeps his name out of his mouth. Then, they're teasing this match very obviously at some point. Like, nagkaroon na nga ng pahapyaw noong last year. And now we're getting the full blow of it probably this March 6 on Raw. Then, we have a match between Mustafa Ali and Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, I'm okay with it. Okay lang. Like, may maglilid talaga ito sa isang tag team formation between Dolph Ziggler and Mustafa Ali. And personally, I'm okay with that then. Okay sa akin yun. It's a slow build up for their formation as a tag team. Then, Cody Rhodes and Paul Heyman. Like, Cody Rhodes, sorry about that, the mic. Cody and Heyman always works out as a fucking promo guys. No? Nag-work out yung dalawa eh. Like, they're perfect. Hindi man ka-perfectan kagaya ng mga Roxy na hindi naman charismatic kagaya ni The Rock, Stone Cold, o yung mga ibang pangalan na kilala nyo. But Cody and Paul Heyman's a fucking legend to begin with. And his works out. Like, nagwo-work out si Cody as a promo guy. Like, to begin with, Cody is a good storyteller. Now, magaling siya magbahagi ng story. So, same with Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman distributes a good fucking story. Everyone loves it. Now, and the match is getting personal now as we go on the road to WrestleMania. Let's give some props then on the visuals, graphics of all of the WrestleMania cards. That was amazing. Unfortunately lang, we are still seeing Vince McMahon's name. And oh. Okay. Then, ito. So, we have this. Ito, I know this is funny for all of you guys. So, I'm going to read this right now. So, MVP and Omos challenge Brock Lesnar into a WrestleMania match. And Brock Lesnar must answer the challenge by next week. On paper, it's funny. But, I have two assumptions here. Number one, we might see Brock versus Bray at some point kasi he will decline the challenge of Omos. Or yung eventual plan niya na Bray versus Lashley mangyayari din at some point. Tama. Yun na nga yung original plans nila for this main event. Yun din ang mangyayari. Right? Tapos si Omos naman will be set up in a feud versus Brock like this. According to some sources din, may sources kasi nagsasabi na itong feud na to, possible feud with Lashley and with Omos, with Brock and Omos, it's a punishment according to some sources. Hindi kay Dave Meltzer, fuck you Dave. May nababasa tayong sources before na itong match na to, it's a punishment kasi nag-off script si Brock. Kung totoo nga yun, that's funny as hell. That's funny na why? We're getting downgraded matches for Brock. Like, we know we're getting easy win for that match at Mania. But sounds meh. It's still a big meh to me. Like, meh. Then, so we have Rollins versus The Miz. Like, that was a fun match. Rollins is pissed about Logan Paul and nagtuloy-tuloy lang yung frustrations niya thanks to The Miz. Yeah, we can break this out. Yun. So, another match na maganda, Bronson Reed versus Chad Gable. Like, holy fuck. Can we give Chad Gable fucking title? Like, something world title, hindi WWE title. Can we give him something? Like, isa man lang na title shot against Cody at some point. Like, can we give him titles at some point? Man, Chad Gable really deserves it. If you ask me. Then, Bronson Reed, man. I love Bronson Reed. From his comeback, wala pa tong miss para sa akin. Lalo na yung moment niya sa Elimination Chamber. Hindi siya nagmi-miss. Like, I love Bronson Reed in general. Bronson Reed is so fucking good. I swear to God. Then, Becky Lynch and Lita. I know you guys are looking for Trish, but Trish is not in the building per Fightful. So, Becky Lynch and Lita challenged Damage Control for the tag titles, and the match is set for next week's Raw. Yeah, the match itself is set for Raw next week. And they accepted that. Bailey, on behalf of Bailey, she accepted the title match. And yeah, we cannot wait for her airing next week. So feeling ko next week, ang mangyayari, Bailey will be the one who competing. Kasi injured si Dakota Kai. I don't know it's kayfabe injured. Kung kayfabe injury siya, edi okay. If hindi, feeling ko si Bailey talaga yung magko-compete for her. Ay, okay naman sa akin. I'm okay with it. Pero, ando na ako sa point na sawang-sawa na ako sa damage control versus Bianca or Bailey or Becky at some point. Sawang-sawa na ako eh. Like, I'm tired with this. Like, give us something new. Like, extension na lang to eh. We don't need Lita to begin with in this type of scenarios. We don't need that, man. We don't need crap like this on the card of Raw. I know they're not going to win, but we don't need these matches. Then, okay. So the main event is Austin Theory versus the Edge. Edge pala. Rated R Superstar Edge. He retained the title thanks to a down. The Edge was attacked by Finn Balor before and after of the match. And yeah, Austin Theory retains in a fun match in the main event of Raw. So Edge also acknowledged that this gonna be his first title match, I think, in Ottawa, Canada. So yeah, it's huge for him. Pwede rin natin i-take note dito na si Chelsea Green napunta sa maling Ottawa. Like, puta na, this current story of Chelsea Green is gonna be good for me. I love Chelsea as a whole, but this thing is working out for me so far. Okay, let's continue with NXT now. So NXT, we got some developments, of course, going to NXT Roadblock. Like, we have women's tag team titles still used as tawag dito. They're still using the titles as plot device, obviously, on this current love team storyline. Wala medyo slowly paangat lang yung build up for the Fallon Henley, Kiana James split up at some point. Parang nagiging love team to at some point. They're going to fight. Like, mag-i-split yung sila Briggs and Jensen. Mag-i-split din yung tag team nila Fallon and Kiana. Sino yung credible challengers? Wala pa akong naiisip. Aside kina Kaylee, kina Alba Fire, tsaka kay Isla Dawn. Wala pa akong credible challengers na naiisip pagdating dito sa tag. Then, Tyler Bate is teasing something. Like, he's teasing a heel turn. Ewan ko ano yung tinitis niya dito eh. Kung ang tinitis niya ba ay heel turn or maybe a new feud. Like, he's fighting wait lang, he's fighting Melo next week. And okay. Like, so what? Okay, so some notes from this week's NXT. We have the first explanation of Gulak and Charlie Dempsey. Like, Gulak is saying na hindi ka naman naging friend si Wanker, whatever that name is. Then, we have a match, yung mga matches to take note. Like, ito, yung kina Trick Williams versus JD ba to? That was sure. So, Ilya Dragunov, yeah. Plus the notes of JD McDonough. Yeah. Then, ito worth mentioning din, I love the training sessions between Meiko and the rest of the performance center, and Roxanne Perez joined it. And like, wala man lang kabrol bro. Like, pinagod lang siya ni Meiko. And they faced off on that segment. I hope they blowed each other up. Maganda sana. I swear to God, sana lumabas yung bad side ni Roxanne in this match. Kaso hindi parang idol niya kasi si Meiko. So, most likely negative yun. Pero I would like to see that too on next week's NXT. Sana may ganun na. Like, aatakihin niya si Meiko like that. And that's gonna be good for sure. Then, worth noting then that Tony D and Stax are asking Dijak for a jailhouse street fight at NXT Roadblock. Wala pang exception si Dijak about this. Nalaman natin yun in the next couple of weeks. 2 weeks pa naman before Roadblock. So, we might get answers for that in couple of weeks. Gallows now has a new tag team title challengers in the faces of Pretty Deadly. I'm not sure lang kung ang Pretty Deadly ba ang faces or Gallows na yung faces dito. Like, Pretty Deadly is getting cheered. Same with Gallows. They're both getting cheered from the crowd. Like, holy crap, ang gulo ata ng booking ito. Like, parang ang gulo. Pero so ang gulo, to the point ang gulo ng booking nila. When it comes to this type of scenarios, like, medyo magulo. Maganda yung execution nila, yes. Pero magulo yung way nila on how they are executing the roles. Medyo magulo pa sa akin yun. But yeah, I know Shawn Michaels naman is not tangahead. Di kagaya ni Vince. O kaya ni Bruce Pritchard. So I can scratch that for now. Then, main event of this week's NXT was a Braun Breaker versus Jinder Mahal for the WWE or NXT Championship. So according muna, bago tayo magano, we're mentioning names. Kung may nasabi tayong names, it means from them. From Dave Meltzer, the boost on Braun Breaker is from crowd fillers. No? Yung crowd na nagbubudaw kay Braun Breaker, it's from the crowd fillers na ginagamit ng NXT. We don't know if that thing is true. So, take that with a grain of salt. But, yeah. Ako lang ba yung nagsasawa na at this point on Braun Breaker as NXT champion? We want something new on NXT. I agree with everyone saying na we want something new on NXT. And, yeah. We want something new on NXT. The match is fine. Okay lang sa akin. Average. And di naman natalo si Jinder in a bad way. Like, I'm fine with how Jinder lost the match. It makes sense. And after of the show, here's the interesting part. Braun Breaker, akala ko pa naman na si Tapco ay nag-feed sa Peacock, pero hindi. They closed the feed like, holy fuck, come on, Tap, do something better. Tapco, si Grayson Waller just interrupt the thing. Like, parang nagbabrowse siya ng Peacock on the browser and he went to the stand and deliver logo and may logo na siya dun eh. May ano siya dun eh. May pinakita siya dun promo. He wants Shawn Michaels on the Grayson Waller effect. Na-invite siya doon in 2 weeks sa Roadblock. Then Shawn Michaels and Grayson Waller will face each other out. Pero ang feeling ko dito, it's gonna be a setup. Kasi obviously, Shawn Michaels is not going to compete. Pero feeling ko may lalaban dito kay Waller at some point in behalf of Shawn Michaels. Hindi ko lang sure if who. Pero feeling ko meron lalaban sa kanya in behalf of him. I doubt Shawn Michaels will compete unless it said so. Malalaman natin in Roadblock if magbabago yon. But for me, for now, I would say I don't think Shawn Michaels will compete on this one. Yan lang naman. So, yeah. Yan lang naman. So, we're going to take another commercial break. When we come back, we are going to talk about the Dynamite. Tapos yung question of the week natin. Sagutin nga natin yun. Pucha, sobrang tricky ng question. Like, sobrang tricky ng question na yun. And I want to answer it in my own way. We're going to talk about Dynamite. Of course, then yung Road to Revolution. Tsaka yung konting recap lang about sa happening sa Battle in the Valley, sa Noah. And yeah, we're going to take another commercial break. And let's check our bunkmates on Bunk Collective.
Sales, profit, and engagement na naman ang usapan. Hey guys, Matt and Lance here. Corporate guys rin kami at pagod na rin kami sa ganyang usapang office. Ibahin naman natin ang mga kausap natin. Listen to guests from careers beyond the corporate scene with the Project Offbeat Career Podcast. Imagine talking to historians, gamers, teachers, and the like on how they live differently and succeed in their unconventional careers. Baka sakali, ito naman ang sign to pursue your passions. Kita-kits sa Spotify, Apple Podcast, and YouTube.
Annyeong, we are One to Sarang,
your next favorite Hallyu podcast.
We talk K-drama.
Mandaming kilig every time
oh my God.
K-drama.
We also talk K-pop.
Yung feeling ko sa 17 na they bring me so much happiness.
And we live to entertain.
What you gonna do when Dicky Steak in front? Check us out now on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Also on YouTube. Join us sa tawanan at kwentuhan from One to Sarang.
Welcome back to the podcast. Hindi ko na night ko. So, welcome back to the podcast. Let's continue with our Dynamite review. No, this week's Dynamite is a very special episode since Tony Khan will reveal some announcements on this week's episode. So, yeah, it was a fun Dynamite as hell. I'm okay with it. So, let's do some recap. Okay. So OC Orange Cassidy defeated Wheeler Yuta to retain his AEW All Atlantic Championship in a fantastic way to open up the show. And it's not, I'm going to say it's bad. It's not bad. That was a fun match to begin with. Then Ricky Starks and Jericho faced off. Actually, si Starks, he said na he's tired of Jericho na. And then, Jericho appeared. He attacked Peter Avalon. Then, ayun. So, the match is made official for Revolution. Like, yung putang inang crowd. They are fucking cheering on Jericho. In just one click of a fucking pen, they're cheering Jericho. Like, putang ina. Anyari dito? Then, ano pa ba? So, Saraya versus Sky Blue. And they're competing in a small match. Like, holy fuck. I'm still not impressed on Tony Khan's booking on Saraya. Like, holy hell. Saraya is great as a wrestler. However, sobrang labo ng booking ito eh. Like, what is the, hindi pa nila na-explain why they turned heel. Like, we don't have explanations. May explanations sila, sobrang bitin naman. No? Yung sudden face turns din nila Britt Baker, nila Jamie Hayter. Di na lang na-explain sa TV di na lang na-explain. For whatever reason, they didn't explain it on TV. Hindi natin alam kung bakit sila nag-turn o kung sinabi man nila hindi naman nila sinabi. Malay ko ba, hindi man ako nanonood ng Rampage. Hindi, joke lang. Parang medyo flat yung turn na to. Parang, meh. Yun. So, tapos, a triple threat was made official for Revolution. So, Ruby Soho versus Saraya versus Jimmy Hayter for the AEW World Title, Women's Title at Revolution. Yeah, it's gonna be fun in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, I love it. I love how they're building up this match alone. But I don't like the outcome. Sana hindi yun. Sana yung outcome na naiisip ko just few episodes ago. Sana hindi natin makuha yun. Kasi sobrang pangit. Sobrang meh. Then, so we have MJF. Ito na naman tayo, MJF eh. Ito sige nga, guys, bigyan nyo nga ako ng pabor. Paano nyo i-rate yung AEW World Title run na to ni MJF so far? No? Binibigyan ko siya ng chance every week. Since on the way he won the title, since the day he won, binibigyan ko siya ng chance after chance. Like, holy fuck. MJF, sobrang mid pa din eh. Like, yung promo niya ngayong linggo, sobrang at this point parang wala na akong faith on these promos. Parang wala na akong ano sa kanya. Like, I'm tired of hearing these promos. I want something new from them or even MJF. But no, we're still getting the same thing. Like, hiniwalayan ko yung asawa ko kasi gusto ko na magkaroon ng asawa ulit. Parang man, I don't like how MJF is approaching himself. Like, mas napapa-priority pa ni MJF yung mga side loads kaysa dun sa contender niya, which is Bryan Danielson. Like, parang, sa totoo, may pakialam ka pa sa kalaban mo. Like, you guys are fighting in a 60-minute Iron Man match at Revolution and you don't fucking care about him. Like, ang labo eh. At some point, gusto ko na lang, drop nyo na nga yung Tyro kay BD. And things are not working out on MJF's favor. Diba? Seryoso, di talaga ako certified or satisfied on MJF's run as AEW champion. Same with most of their champions. I'm not going to name drops. But yeah, main event pala. Sige. So, Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal is now joining the 4-way tag titles match at Revolution. So, it's gonna be a 4-way. Then, so the Guns, the Acclaimed, Jeff Jarrett, and Team TNA, Jeff Jarrett, and Jay Lethal. Then, there's a one more team will be determined next week on Dynamite. Then, yeah. Then, ayun na nga, last thing, we're not going to talk about Mox versus Evil Uno. It's very given. Mox won the match. Let's talk about the, AEW All Access. So, Tony Khan announced this. They announced this, okay, so, cutting my shit off. So, AEW announced this as a, may sadulan na din ako. Reality weekly show, 1-hour show, like it's basically third hour of AEW Dynamite on TBS. Like, we're getting this. Like, guys, stop expecting more. Di nga tayo dapat nag-expect ng Forbidden Door 2 o kaya Jay White. Jay White is WWE bound. Mamaya pag-usapan natin yun. No? But yeah, AEW All Access, basically their third hour. So, basically third hour of reality stuff. Like every week yan ang gagawin nila. Once matapos yung tawag dito, yung power slap, yung sampalan ni Dana White. Once matapos yun, okay na yun. It's all good. And AEW's town. Sana after Revolution, Sana gawin nila yun after Revolution. No? Yeah. Yun lang naman. So, let's talk about some thoughts lang about Battle in the Valley before we go out. No? So, Jay White is no longer part of New Japan. He was defeated by Eddie Kingston and a loser leaves New Japan. Earlier this week, he lost to Hikuleo and a loser leaves Japan. So, basically, he lost back-to-back matches. And hindi na siya pwede mag-compete sa New Japan. So, officially, Jay White is out of New Japan for good. Then, after the match, David Finlay attacked Jay White. And he addressed that he will take over the stable. Like, iti-take over mo yun, panigurado ka. Sure ka doon? Parang diskumpiyado ako kay David Finlay. Una pa lang, diskumpiyado na ako on him. This David Finlay. Parang meh. That was a meh idea that David Finlay will be the one who will fill the spot on David Finlay or Jay White. Like, meh. Then, okay, so content thoughts pa. So, Mercedes Moné is your new IWGP Women's Title Championship holder. Okay lang. we all expected that we need a champion na sa tingin ko makakapag-expand ng tawag ba dito, ng makapagpakita at isa strong. Kung hindi man sa stardom, sa strong. Sige. I think si Mercedes is suiting that role na pwedeng madala yung championship outside of New Japan's premises in Japan. So they're using Mercedes as that marketing strat. Or maybe a competitor na makapag-compete not only in Japan but in the US in the way of New Japan strong. No? But yeah, Mercedes really deserves it. I love the match though between her and Kyrie. That was a fun match. Yeah. Then the main event, Okada versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. Yeah, that was fun. Marami pa tayo i-discuss. But I think it's losing time na. Okay, so konting thoughts na lang. Yung match ni Kenji Muto on his final match sa Noah, that was a fun match as hell. As we're versus Naito, yeah, that was a pretty good match. Then, he competed once again. I don't know pangalan niya. Personally, I don't watch Noah. Sobrang napapasunod lang talaga ako because I respect Muto talaga. And now, he's competing on his last match. Yeah, I'm giving it. Congratulations on your retirement and to this farewell tour. And we're good on it. And Yamuto is fine. He's retiring na. Then, so may nagkaroon nga ng New Japan show sa, New Japan, Noah show sa Tokyo Dome. Hindi ko na siguro i-decimate yung nangyari. But, Okada versus Kaito, man, that was a fun match. Okada's best run is happening because of his heel run. That's for sure. Solid si Okada pag heel diba? Sobrang solid niya as a heel. And everyone is liking him as a character. Pag siya ay isang heel or isang kontra. Basta ganun. Basta I love him as a character o kung naman yung stuff na ginagawa niya as anti-hero. Ganun lang ako. Yeah. So, I don't watch Noah. But, yeah. It is what it is. So, yun lang naman. So, let's go to our picks of the week. So, our superstar of the week is Montez Ford. The woman is Asuka. Very obvious on her performance in Montez Ford. Watch the men's EC. Given na yun. I'm not going to explain any further. I pretty love how he competed on the match. Yeah, I love it. Then the match of the week is the men's elimination chamber match for the United States title. That was fun as hell. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the show. So follow the pod on all of the socials. The MTA Show Pod on our YouTube. Please subscribe on our YouTube channel. The MTA Show Pod on YouTube. Then subscribe on our Patreon and Gank. Of course, our Patreon is now expanding. Like we now have $5 tier for our Patreon. We're still figuring that out for now. But for now, $5 to support the show. I wish you guys can support the podcast as well. On Patreon, patreon.com/the MTG Show Pod. For more podcasts, visit thebunkph.com and we support all of the podcasts on Bunk Collective and follow us on social media at the Bunk PH. You can join our Discord server. You can follow on socials at the Bunk PH and the MTA Show Pod on all of the social media platforms. Please support MWF on their upcoming show sa March 5 sa Playground. Ano ba tawag dito? Fearless Playground ba yun? I'm not sure how the name it is. Please support them for the Kasaysayan show and of course the Chili Willy tournament will take place on March 5 tapings as well. FPW, they're now going to show the tape matches from last week's event. Yeah. Then you support them on all of their events. Tickettomhe.net for MWF and FPW. Then you support them on all of their socials. Tsaka ManilaWrestling.com for more further for MWF. Socials, follow nyo sila lahat ng socials. I swear, please follow them on social media. So yun lang naman para sa akin. This is the MT Show Podcast, episode 150. I've lost the count at this point. Natalo na ako sa pagbibilang. Then ayun, so in cooperation with Bong Collective, see you on the next episode. I swear, we're going to answer the question next week. Ito, sure na to. Medyo nabitan ako kasi mahaba na yung oras. Like, I'm recording for 1 hour and 12 minutes na. And I'm going to answer the question real quick. If someone the plan for Roman Reigns is to break... Wait lang. I'm going to repeat the question. If somehow the plan for Roman Reigns is to break Sammartino's record, do you think WWE will be able to pull it off without having fans getting tired of it? Personally, no. Personally, I don't think the plan is ganito. I don't think they're going to break Sammartino's record. They know na very sacred yung record niya as is. Sobrang sagrado lang talaga yung record ni Sammartino. Yung kay Ric Flair niya hindi nila ma-break for a long time. Ito pa kayang kay Sammartino. So, for me, it's not going to happen. At least for then. But, siguro naman, fans are not getting tired of Roman. But, they're getting tired on the way they book Roman. Yun lang naman. So, yeah. I'm tired with it. Okay lang.
Please rate the podcast 5 stars 6 in Tokyo Dome on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We are Bunk Collective.